General Kochchar, in fact, this is not the only front that Pakistan will have to contend with, right? Indian diplomacy has been making inroads in Afghanistan as well, and that is something that Pakistan is obviously going to feel pressurized by. But the fact of the matter is that Turkey and countries like China continue to show solidarity towards Pakistan. But of course, India has its own partners when it comes to support and securing any kind of military assistance from our partners as well. Where do you think Pakistan stands in the midst of this quagmire also, sir, that it finds itself in, which is more or less isolation in nature diplomatically, and secondly, of course, the economic clout that's on Pakistan?
Good question, Vineet. The thing is that every country has its own friends and allies. Pakistan also has, because China and Turkey and some of the Muslim countries may also help Pakistan. But by and large, what we have seen in the last 10 years, there has been a strong support for India among the OIC countries, because you know why I'm bringing this out is because earlier countries like Saudi Arabia, UAE were the two important ones, and Iran is so far neutral. So Saudi Arabia and UAE have always been on the side of Pakistan, and this time there is a change, and we have not heard any such statements in favor of Pakistan from either of the two countries. The stand of United States so far has been neutral, but we know that the kind of agreements we have with United States in terms of communication, logistics, technology, space, cyber, United States is going to give us a lot of information, especially about the Pakistani deployment and formations. So right now, I foresee these statements which are coming across the border, and from our side also, it is a part of a psychological warfare, because before the actual war starts, you will find in Ukraine, Russia war also, or any other, if you take the Gulf War also, you find this kind of warfare actually emanating, and China is an expert on this. A social media war has also started. The toolkits of Pakistan have become quite active. I tend to believe that 26 countries have been approached by Pakistan. Similarly, India is also carrying out a huge diplomatic exercise, trying to tell the world that enough is enough, and giving a justification in case we have to strike, because that strike will come, but it will be calibrated. We should not be thinking there will be an all-out war with Pakistan suddenly. It will be a calibrated strike. Pakistan knows, and that is why Pakistan has mobilized its reserve formations. 1 corps and 10 corps of Pakistan have been mobilized towards Punjab and POK. So Pakistan is also aware, and it is apprehensive that maybe a slightly larger strike by the Indians. So this move by the Pakistan to be you prepared kind of a thing, because if you remember, Vineet, in Parakram, when the Indian army had actually gone into it 2002, 2003, at that time, in the initial stages, Pakistan was caught by surprise. So possibly Pakistan doesn't want that situation to happen. And I'm sure, because you see the type of campaign we have launched as far as the diplomacy is concerned. Russia, I would like to name a few countries which are going to be standing by India in terms of military help. Russia is one, Israel is another country, France is the third country, Japan is the fourth country, and the United States is the fifth country. So it is, we should not go by the media reports that China and Turkey are going to help Pakistan. Our army is strong enough as it is without any help from anybody. But in case we need help, these 5 countries I have identified will be there. And this thing has to be gone through this time, because you see there are a lot of people who don't advocate war, but what happens is, unless you make the other side feel the pinch, these things will continue. So I think it's time, we are ready, we are mobilized, and I think it's only a matter of time. Thank you,
Right.
Vidit.
Vice